I hope that the communities have a realization that I'm not just their provider. I came from the community they are in. I know their struggles, and to just realize that if I can make it, they can too. No matter what our background is, no matter what our immigration status is, no matter where we come from, we all have the capacity to be successful. Sometimes it's just finding someone who can push them. And I hope that I might become that person that pushes them to success and not just be their dentist that they see every 6 months. In elementary school, after I came back from Mexico, it became evident that I wasn't a normal, typical student. Being undocumented it's rough. It's really hard in the sense that you're denied opportunities just because of a lack of a social security number. And they really tell you don't belong just for that simple fact. When I asked for assistance from a pre-dental advisor, from a counselor, they actually discouraged applying to dental school. And I think oftentimes we're told no, and we let that no become an official answer, and we stop pursuing what we want. An individual said I wasn't going to be able to make it into dental school. I became my own advocate. I started contacting dental schools and talking about my situations, and I applied to 5 dental schools. Out of those 5, 3 rejected me without even looking at my application because they saw that I had DACA. They didn't want to investigate or see how this could be an opportunity for me. I was able to be the first to be accepted to OHSU School of Dentistry here in Portland. And interestingly enough, funding was the biggest thing. Dental school is expensive. And I was working at Portland State in the admissions department, and it got to the point that I needed to figure out whether or not I was going to go ahead and afford dental school. With my immigration status, I applied to many loans, was denied. I did not qualify for financial aid. I still don't qualify for financial aid. And I made the hard decision of withdrawing my spot from dental school. I was giving up my dream to be a dentist, but out of my control. But I was comfortable knowing that I made it as far as I did. That afternoon, I had a voicemail from the Dean of Admissions at OHSU saying that I had been awarded a full ride scholarship to OHSU School of Dentistry. It was thanks to a state legislator that, passed what's known as the Scholars for a Healthy Oregon that really emphasizes on bringing students from underrepresented backgrounds and underserved communities and pushing them through the medical profession. And it's because of that I was able to achieve my dream. Now, as much as this sounds successful, I mentor students all the time who are in my same shoes, and they talk to me about how they're struggling to get the finances. And it breaks my heart because I don't have the money to give them and tell them just focus on dental school. But the reality is, it's hard. I made it through dental school, but I was also working 20 to 30 hours, sometimes 40 hours a week. And we have to remember that even though my tuition was covered, I still had other expenses. I still had other fees that I was responsible for. And I had to push myself and get that income. Was it a challenge? Yes. Was it worth it? It most definitely was. The biggest thing is I had to keep myself motivated, and having my family, having my close friends, they were the constant reminder of just keep pushing and moving forward. When you're a student, you have to just have that end goal in mind. Surround yourself by individuals who are going to push you, who know what your aspirations are, who are individuals that when you fall down, they're going to pick you back up, who are going to be there to support you, who are going to be there to motivate you, who are just going to be there when you most need them. Constructing that support system is key. And looking at your instructors, looking at those people around you, and sharing your story. For me in high school, I was scared about coming out as undocumented. When I did, I had instructors who offered to pay for my tuition. And I had multiple instructors who I was blessed to, send checks to the university. And that's how I was able to cover part of my tuition during my time at Portland State. You never know what putting your story out there, what constructing the support system might do for you. It's so rewarding to say I made it, but at the same time to do something I love. I love the aspect of general dentistry. I love, whether it's taking out a tooth, whether it's putting in a filling, which is just having conversations with patients. All I know is I have a passion for serving.